Let me tell you something. I had people that really hurt my daughter. Really hurt them. Really hurt her. Bad. Bad. And I didn't want to forgive them. That caused my daughter to run away from home and live with them. This family was horrible. They were doing drugs, all kinds of stuff. It was the worst situation you could ever think your family was in. They would say hateful things about me and Mike. I felt like I was fighting the devil. I did. It seemed like no matter what I did. And the Lord said to me, forgive those people and pray for them. Place your daughter in the blood of Jesus Christ and believe me. And I did. And within 2 weeks, she was home, calling her dad to come and get her. Then she didn't want nothing to do with those people. It was over. It wasn't until I forgave them, blessed them, and prayed for them in their salvation, and looked at them the way Jesus would look at them, that my daughter was released out of that stronghold. I can't even tell you how horrible it was when me and Mike were going through that with our 15-year-old daughter. The only daughter that we have. And when my daughter came home, I said, we must forgive them. As angry as Mike and I were over that situation, and there's been more, abusive boyfriends before she had this good boyfriend. Mike and I had to forgive and pray for them. And she was released out of those situations. And I said to her, Landry, you have to forgive them. It doesn't mean you have to have dinner with them. Just recently, she was here at my house. And I said, Landry, are you having any dreams that, you want me to talk about or interpret or whatever? And she was telling me she was having a dream about this ex-friend. And she felt bad about all the things that happened. And she said, I feel like it's time for me to forgive them. But a couple years. She's 21 now. And she's like, do I have to go talk to them? I said, no, you don't. I said, you don't have to talk to them ever again. I said, but just forgive them. Just say, I forgive them, and just release them to God. And release any bitterness. And she's like, okay, yeah. See. And I will tell you this, my friends. When you do that, you ain't fighting the devil anymore. He just got a kick in the teeth. Big time. When you forgive those that are fighting against you, or forgive those that hurt you. This is why Jesus tells us to do it. When Jesus tells us to forgive our enemies and forgive those that hurt us, pray for their salvation, right? You're kicking the devil in the teeth. Now look, it's not the person, it's a spirit that's operating behind them. Right? If I say you're running over Jezebel, that means the spirit, not the person. You understand? We love the person. We hate the demonic spirit that's operating through them. We want them to be free of it. Just the way Jesus does. Let me tell you something. I prayed the longest time, every prayer you can imagine, that my daughter would get away from those people. And it wasn't until I forgave them and prayed for their salvation, she was released out of it. I'm telling you.